For some reason, I don't see a lot of dowel joinery on YouTube. It doesn't seem to be the most popular joint. There might be a few reasons for that, but I think I've solved a problem for myself. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the perfect dowel joint. Alright, so I've got some scrap wood that I've ripped to be a uniform size. I've got some plywood that I'm going to use for the base of this jig. I've got a nice piece of 2x4 that I'm going to attach to the base. Some people think that in order for a jig to qualify as a jig, it needs to be complicated. I don't agree with that. It needs to allow you to do repeatable steps. How it's built, and if it's built simply, doesn't really matter, as long as it actually works for the purpose that it's meant for. I'm going to do this for 3/4 inch thickness. 3/4 inch, so we're going to go 3/8, find the center. So now we've got our holes drilled, we're going to attach it to the base. And I've got some scrap wood here to prop it up so it's easier for me to brad nail it. So now we've got our T. Let's suppose this is my workpiece. This is the T part of the jig, so this allows me to mirror the joint on two pieces so that when they're facing each other they align perfectly. I'm going to put the jig this way on top of my workpiece, and the whole thing just gets clamped in very simply by using a small squeeze clamp. And that's it. If you want to make this even more sturdy, you can put another clamp in place here on the other side, and that's it. We're ready to go. Now I take this over to the drill press and I line everything up. So now that we've got the holes drilled for this piece, I'm going to drill the holes for the adjoining piece. We have to remember that we started in this position. We're going to flip it over and mirror it. I've got the edge lined up. Now this piece is too long to put into the drill press and work with it in the drill press, at least my drill press anyway. I'm going to use my workbench. And I'm going to use my hand drill with the same bit and just drill it out. We've got both ends drilled out. Wow, it's just a test piece, but it's a perfect joint. Super strong. If you're just drilling one or two holes, this works pretty well. The self-centering feature is kind of cool. Setting up the fence on it is pretty easy as well. It's all adjustable. But the problem with this jig is it doesn't give you the perfect join because it doesn't mirror the pieces. I have a theory that a lot of people don't use dowel joins because trying to line up the holes on the adjoining pieces is difficult. Getting it just right, or even if it's just a little bit off, it can be really disappointing. With one simple clamp and almost no moving parts, this jig is super easy to use and super adjustable. Get the perfect joint every time and I don't have to think about it. It's an easy joint to make, it's one of the safest joints to make, and it's one of the cheapest joints to make as well. So you can make as many of these in as many different sizes as you need them, and you can swap them out. Well, that concludes making the perfect dowel joint. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.